Simi Valley out towards San Fernando, 50 to 60 miles per hour. So there's this renewed risk and concern, but so many have lost so much from what you're witnessing behind me. We're going to bring in Maria and Rudolph Partida. They lost everything from the Eden fire. They join me now with more on their unfortunate experience during that blaze. Rudolph and Maria, thank you so much for being with us. Can you talk to us about what happened during that? How did you know that there was the Eden fire starting, and then how quickly did it come towards your home?
I have to thank my daughters and a boyfriend who alerted us. We didn't know nothing was happening.
David Williams is the one that was leaving our home and saw the fires on the east side.
It's terrifying
And
when you think about how quickly that is. And it was just word of mouth being able to call you. Now, we actually understand you were evacuated twice. During that first evacuation from your home in Altadena, and then where did you stay? Were you able to stay there for a while, or did you get evacuated quickly again?
We went to my other daughter's home, and they told us to leave. The danger was too great.
In Pasadena, we were not even there 2 hours. And again, we had to get up and leave. And we just left with the clothes on our back. We were not able to take any of our belongings, anything. We thought for sure we'll be back tomorrow, but that wasn't this case.
It's so painful. We're looking at these visuals here, like you had said, in that moment.
Our home.
Yeah, it's the fight for survival, right? And you're looking at your home right now. Can you talk to us about that? What's it like looking at that? And was anything salvageable, or did everything was lost?
We haven't returned yet. We're waiting for clearance so we could at least we could find anything.
But you could tell there's nothing left. It's just all. We haven't been able to go through the guards, but there's nothing left. It's burned to the ground. Again, David Williams went up there and he took a picture of our home, and it was nothing left. The fireplace is standing. They must have built homes beautiful in 1947 because everywhere I see there's fireplaces standing, but our home is gone. It was a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. And right now we're at my daughter's house in El Monte, in a 700 dollhouse, 700 square feet dollhouse, but there's nothing but love here. You know, we're just happy we have a roof over our head.
Right, and you have family there nearby. I know looking at this is painful. You're trying to get back home to see if there's anything. Can you talk to us about what's next potentially for you in the weeks and months to come?
Well, all I can say is I want to thank personally everyone that GoFundMe. That's our future. They're keeping this family above water. And we'll just have to wait to see. I'm 82 years old. I'll be 83 in July. So I don't know how many years I have and how many years it will take to rebuild.
And this year was going to be our 40-year anniversary. And I lost my wedding ring in my nightstand. I wasn't able to get it. And some people from GoFundMe, a jeweler in the Bay Area, wants to provide us with a wedding ring for Rudy and I. You know, we've had 3 people reach out to us about that. And Rudy suffered a heart attack in December 22nd, and he's still going to have to forego another heart surgery. We couldn't go to our appointment last Thursday because Hollywood Hills was on fire. We're still waiting to see what's coming. So
it's so
there's
painful.
A lot of ifs. We don't know what's going to happen.
Right? It's so painful, but you can see the good.
So hard.
Yeah, with everybody coming.
So many memories.
Yeah. You look at all of this.
So many memories.
You have your daughters there, as you had mentioned, so much of your life in that home. And now that is lost. But hearing that jewelers want to replace your wedding band, a chance for you and Rudolph to renew your vows, 40 years, that's the silver lining. But it shows you how painful each and every family has lost so much, and why it's important for you to share your story with us. We are going to stay in contact. Yeah.
all he knows. And my daughter Tanya Partida and Madeline Jackson, you know, we love Altadena. We love the community. This has been home for us. You know, it's just unexpected, and it's just I want to wake up and think this was just a bad dream.
Yeah, you want to think this is a terrible.
The public has been wonderful. They've been supporting. I got donations.
That's what we're wearing. I have this dress only because I gave it to my daughter for Christmas.
It shows the good in people, right? Family and everybody coming together to take care of one another. Fox Brother, we're committed to staying in touch with everybody, making sure they make it through this process. California residents Maria and Rudolph Partida, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story.
Oh, may I say one thing? I want to thank George Lopez for encouragement and support. Thank you, George.
He shared our Instagram.
Yeah.
And he said he's Theo George. And we went to go see him in concert, and we've always loved George Lopez.
It's a special moment, and that's how this gets out, right? Word of mouth and sharing it. And that's what we're doing here, sharing your message.
Theo George. Thank you, Theo George.
Yes.
And thank you so much, Fox.
We will.
Yes, thank you.
We'll continue to share this story.
It's like,
Yes, Maria and Rudolph.
it's hard to talk about.
It's painful, but it's important to share. Thank you so much for your time tonight. And we're going to talk about that continued concern for Southern California, right? We talked about the Santa Ana wind, but with all of that, you'll notice that there's so much smoke that is in these areas. And so even when the wind starts to die down, that allows the smoke to settle in. And so air quality becomes a concern. Let's look at where we stand as of right now. When we look throughout the air quality in Southern California, right now we're at a good level. And you'll notice that this is a good sign that there's been an improvement, but there is an air quality alert that's in place. And so something that we'll be watching for is that potential air quality to diminish, not only later on today, but later on this week. Whenever you have massive fires like this, anytime the wind starts to settle, it improves the fire conditions for these areas like the Palisades fire and out towards the Eaton fire. But you look at the air quality, all of that starts to settle. That's through Tuesday. Then the wind starts to pick up and you'll start to see this disperse. But this is an example below where you start looking at that concern for this. This is the overall trend throughout the day today. That's good. Moderate level is allowing everybody to get out safely. What you want to do, if that does increase, though, you want to get something that can